Karibu sana kwa Football Fans Clan. Channel ya pekee hapa Kenya ambayo inaangazia tu hisia, mbwembwe na maoni ya mashabiki wa soka kila baada ya mechi kubwa. Iwapo ni mgeni basi na kuomba usahau kusubscribe, kulike na kushare hii video. Chelsea wamelambwa 3-1. Baada ya kuwa na mchezo mzuri against Liverpool. Against West Ham a good side though, walikuwa na matumaini sana mashabiki wa Chelsea, lakini sasa hivi wamelambishwa. Nipe kauli yako kwa mchezo wa leo.
Mchezo wa leo Chelsea watajilaumu wenyewe. Because they had everything they needed. What they lack ni ule player anacheza behind the striker. They lack that player. Wanalack huyo playmaker, huyo number 10. Let me call it number 10. Wanalack huyo player because they have everything at their disposal. Wako na defenders, wako na wingers, all the attackers are good. Midfields are good. But in defensive wise, number 10 they lack. Nani ana feed Chukwuemeka? He lacks supply. He's a very good striker, but with no strike, with no playmaker to supply. Yes, only one person who can identify pale yako and use the spaces. Just that. Hawataji mtu mwingine wa kufanya vitu mingi. Yeah.
West Ham ndio umewashindi wa mechi ya leo. Kama umetazama their game plan na vile wame execute that despite kuwa at some point they were reduced to 10 men. What can you say about West Ham?
Okay, being reduced to 10 men, hiyo ni kitu imekuja towards match ikiisha. Yeah, it was to the advantage ya Chelsea. But kulinga tangu nianze kuochi mechi, Chelsea had the ball. Chelsea had the possession. Chelsea had the chances. They never utilized their chances. And if you can see, football is a game of chances. Get yours, utilize them. No, it doesn't matter how many minutes you've had the ball. Hata kama umepiga 1,000 passes, but with no win, what were you doing in the field? Yeah, that's what matters. Look at West Ham. West Ham walikuja wakagundua Chelsea, they are good. So let's do what? Defend and use them on counters. And ukianza kuangalia mabao zao, other than the first goal which was a corner, second goal was a counter. And it was attributed to poor marking for defense. Then the same applies to that goal. Poor defending, being too loose on the box, because there's some areas you don't just stretch. Nowadays strikers just wait for your stretch, they just touch you and fall down. The next is a penalty or is a foul near to the box. So what I can say, West Ham used a different approach to the match. In fact, they were the underdogs in this match. Even though it was a derby, West London derby, but they were like the underdogs. Walikuwa need to hold Chelsea, then beat them on a counterattacks. Chelsea had the ball, no problem. Let them run. Let them utilize all the spaces they have, but not unless. Here in our 18 box, under our 6 box, no one gets to the 6. Yes. Let them do anything they want. But when you get it, Antonio is there, can run. Benrahma is there, can run. Place it to Benrahma, the rest is history. So I can say to West Ham, their game plan has worked. But to Chelsea, they still have work to do. Yeah.
Okay, there was a British record signing, which is Moises Caicedo. Brought into the match halfway into the second half. Then his performance, and he culminated that with conceding a very silly penalty, and he explains the term a costly penalty, as costly as he is. Unafikiria ni nini inaendelea kwa akili yake?
Okay, one, it's a pressure. One, you are the record signing in England. 115 million is not penny. Ukiangalia pressure ambayo amekuja nayo kwa mechi, one, being a bigger signing, being brought in when you are 2 goals down, 2 goals to 1 down, with the pressure that was coming through the match, then you are more physical. Look at Paqueta. Paqueta, in fact, he identified Caicedo. They tried to do to see I'm more superior than you, even though you are more expensive than me. So what did Paqueta do? He just utilized that physicality that Caicedo possesses. Yes. So ukiangalia pale Paqueta did what, alikusanya defender akapiga kijuja obvious akitan ata stretch. Akona pressure amekuja kwa mechi, tuko down, ataka win ball tuone na jamaa asifunge. But ni makosa naweza sema kwamba kocha ameintroduce at a wrong hour. Umesainiwa pesa mingi, timu umekuja ni ya age iko same. One ni blunder Chelsea walimake. They sold all experienced players, wakaleta vijana wadogo. Have vijana wadogo, then unaongeza vijana wadogo. Yes, ni future. You're building a future, but you need leaders. Someone to propel them into the system and the philosophy of team. Now wameacha Thiago Silva, sawa. Reis Nelson, even though he's a young boy. Likes of Azpilicueta, they are gone. Likes of Harvard, at least, they are gone. Which senior player do we have at Chelsea right now to at least these new signings to settle, help them settle in the team? They have none. So pressure like a player like Caicedo is just 21 years old, 22 years old. You've been bought at 115 million. That's too expensive for a young player. Then you are being brought up in a match that it's a derby one. Secondly, we are down already. It's a lot of pressure to that young boy. At least, hata kama gemechi ilikuwa ngumu, yes, they needed him, but they never needed him to defend. They needed attackers kwa field. You want to bring up a defensive player, yet you are 2 goals down. No, that's a mistake coach may make. Could bring a defensive player. Yes, he's the most expensive player, but he's a defensive player and he's a young player. Mlete at least went tunasonga, akuja onyeshe mambo yake, kisha mechi next sasa aanze tumuone vizuri na mechi member itakuwa sawa. Yeah.
So unafikiria nani amekuwa mchezaji bora zaidi wa mechi leo?
Mimi kwangu naweza mpatia Howard Prowse. But Chelsea advice to them, tafuteni number 10 or else mtakuwa na shida kubwa sana kwa hii ligi. Thank you.
Usikose kubonyeza kile kidude cha subscribe. Na ujue tunakupenda.